and people do.
Oh, hey, hi, hello, welcome on in, where people are going
There it
nuts
is.
and people do. We're going to go around the room, introduce who we're going to be playing this evening,
I
and
hate it here.
pick up where we left off last week, where we
Really.
truly hate it here. We'll start with Warren.
Also hate it here. Hi, I'm Warren. I am playing Marlowe. Marlowe is a caitiff. Marlowe actually, I think, likes the new universe, probably, as well as the old universe.
But what about
Maybe.
the sewer or the poop chute?
Poop tunnels? Thank you.
The poop caves.
Marlowe wasn't really the one who was all that nonplussed. I mean, like, we kill people, we eat people. Like, it's poo. It's fine.
We're not going to eat people from around here.
Marlowe's sire did like the crunchy ones. That might
But,
be
nah,
vampire genetics.
that's you got to wash your produce when you get it. Like,
There is
I
such
think
thing as
Carter
a
would
salad
say, and
spinner.
Marlowe would probably agree. Like, if you don't get a little dirt sometimes, like, it doesn't build your immune system. That vampires totally still have.
Only when you blush.
Protects against humanity loss.
Yeah, true.
who wants to do that?
Fair point.
Not half the party having Oblivion. Next up, we have Justin.
I'm just be playing Dom, the Hakata.
And how do you feel about the tattered veils?
It'd be helpful if I actually had learned some ceremonies that could, protect us from this, but I never really expected to walk into a place where the veil just kind of didn't exist.
Understood.
I'm
But
so
yeah,
glad.
I mean, otherwise, it's been a very good education.
Very
we
true.
were so close to not bringing Dom on this excursion, and I'm so glad that we didn't do that.
Yeah, you could have even gone through this whole thing and not known the boogeyman was about to snatch you. Ignorance might be bliss here. Next up, we have Rob.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rob. I'm going to be playing Vincent Arlasambra, and I'm in danger.
Yes,
I'm in danger.
actively so. And last but not least, we have Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm going to be playing Baron Riley Hartmore, and life is good at the moment. We're chilling, running a club, living life.
I forgot you're not in the abyss currently.
I'm not. Y'all are stuck, and I'm living it.
We do love that for you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go get stinky in the sewers. Like, that's not what we're doing.
Liabilities and all. Speaking of going to get stinky in the sewer, you guys have traversed deep into the Indianapolis sewer system, where you guys were able to go ahead and continue down a path where Kenneth's rat became significantly less and less functional. Before descending down deep into this large opening of a sewer runoff inside of the sewer that has a very long ladder downwards into the pitch black. Marlowe, able to use his special eyes, was able to see things.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand.
My brand.
My breath.
Was able to go and find the things that go bump in the night. Where eyes were appearing where bricks once were. And a mouth also appeared out of a subsection of the wall. But as you guys continued downwards, the rat became a little bit more lively. Moving around, looking around. But as you guys got closer to the edge, Kenneth took off running after the rat also took off. You guys following behind Kenneth found a metal door that seemed aged a little bit. As you guys sort of pushed your way through the door, chasing after Kenneth, Vincent, you found yourself in a familiar location as you guys come to the top of a stairs, excuse me. And as Vincent chased down after Kenneth to go get a closer look at the bodies to move them up to be investigated, Vincent unfortunately was pushed off of the side of the metal stairs before landing next to an entity a body that looked like a physical representation of the entity that pushed them over the edge.
We don't like it. We don't like it one little bit.
Negatory.
Are we starting off?
We are indeed starting off. Oh, as a reminder, there are a couple of floating cubes that do have like a purplish energy that is surrounding them as a minor thing. Though,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Just feathers, no big deal.
It's fine.
I don't know what you're weird about. It's just like actual souls.
Actual magic.
Yeah.
Links to the real world.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's no big deal.
Look, all of this is very traumatic and everything, but I do think the things that go bump in the night that Vincent's taking away from this is going to be the poop from the poop waterfall that we climbed down next to. So I think those are the bumps that he's going to be hearing until he dies.
The splish splash.
Do we need to roll initiative or anything, or do you just know what we're up to? Okay, I want to use soaring leap to jump back up onto the staircase. I want out.
Hey, you're out. You just hardcore out.
No. Slash maybe sort of up to you. So I can jump a number of meters equal to 3 times my potence level vertically, which is 2, so 6 meters, and 5 times your potence level horizontally. The user needs no run up to make these leaps, and it's sort of an always on kind of situation.
So yeah, you go ahead and jump up. You make it probably about to where you had been pushed off of. You sort of jump back up to where you were.
Okay. Am I able to get on, or am I like hanging on? Okay. I think either way, I'm gonna activate my my other potence power and turn on prowess so that I can add my potence rating to feats of strength. That's a rouse check, though, so gonna go do that.
It was so potent it scared away the storyteller.
Pass.
The classic.
Backs.
1 minute Vincent's there, the next minute he's not.
So yeah, you gotta like ah, up, and then he's back. Holy shit!
Okay, I'm gonna ask you something that is totally a storyteller call. Yes. So I have a power. It's called Panacera, and it is used to calm people's emotions. Now, typically, it requires a living or unliving physical subject. However, since ghosts do not possess that, would it be possible for me to use this power on their fetter? Since that is their link to the mortal world. Right, but they have to have a physical subject. So I'm asking, can I use their connection to their fetter to affect them with this power? Let me see.
Alternately,
Make
are
a
we
rouse check. Okay, I have to roll. Yes, I have to get against difficulty 2. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. I don't know. Let me, Warren, if you're going to do something, go ahead. I got to take a look at something else real quick.
I think Marlowe is currently just a little bit stunned because Vincent bailed so fast.
I was like, yes, and it's like a ghost just pushed me off. What are we doing? Get out of the way! Hey, let me in there. Let me over the railing. Marlo, go bite the ghosts or something.
Well, yeah. So I don't think there's anything that I have that will help me fight ghosts.
Listen, Scoops.
I have to climb down a ladder. I'm not Scoops right now. I mean, that's totally fair.
I will, since it's passive and doesn't require a roll, I will activate Sense the Unseen. Hopefully that'll let me see the ghosts. The number? It's going to be 6.
I will also do the same thing, but my dice is much smaller. It's 3. Cool.
Do all of these fetters appear to be like, are they glowing with a golden light? Are they look like they're decaying? Mm-hmm. Does the energy look like healthy or like kind of menacing, dangerous? Okay. Does it have any odors? They might each have different odors. Okay. No, definitely not down here. I have a feeling I wouldn't smell anything other than shit anyways, so okay, Okay. I'll go ahead and approach one of the fetters and just kind of bow, kind of get close to it, get on the floor, and then just kind of reach out and put my hands on it, hoping I don't burst into flames. I'm dead. Yep, dead. Is there any difficulty?
Would you look at that? I'm dead.
And I'm dead. And I'm dead.
Oh, hell yeah. I died.
Yep, didn't make it. 0. Ow.
Yeah, you have the same sort of
He's-
situation as me. Is there any sort of difficulty? Because if there is, I can't make it.
Yeah, this isn't really my cup of tea. This whole adventuring thing. I'm made for like social interactions, manipulating people to my will. I'm gonna try to make friends.
Maybe we should start a ghost club. You know, they branch out.
Ghost Club. Ghost Club. We're playing Wraith
Club
next.
Spooky. Oh,
Dave and Buster's. I'll get up and good. I'll
Good.
get up and dust myself off. Okay. I'll just, be chill. See if he is going to let me pass or if he's going to throw attitude.
How far away is this? Mm-hmm. 2 meters. So that far. Okay. I do think I mentioned the ghost pushing me off the edge. You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Do you want to get up?
I'm face to face with one of the entities.
Same question. Do you want to get out of there?
Not as of yet. They have not become hostile.
I mean, right. No, you're good. Okay, fine.
You can't say it's the same guy, right?
I don't know if it's the same guy. I just know that one of the ghosts pushed you.
Well, it's kind of like, a prank, bro. Fall down some
Mhm.
stairs. It's a prank, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try to skirt around him and to see if he'll let me or if he goes to block my path. Yeah, just trying to like slide along the wall and just kind of scooch around him if he'll let me. Hmm. Okay. And I'll go ahead and once again, like kind of get down low and just kind of reach out and touch the fetter. Death.
Marlo, how do we help him when the ghosts try to eat him?
I have no idea.
Okay, then I'm gonna do some. Then I'm gonna do something stupid.
Well, I mean, why do we assume the ghosts are bad?
Two of us have been pushed off the stairs by the ghosts.
Yeah, but I mean, are we sure that that's bad?
Is there a difficulty? 3. Okay.
When I push people, when I have people
3
push
successes.
people off stairs, it's not for their health.
I'm just saying, right? Like, I don't want to assume the ghosts are out to get us, right? I mean, we're not all that dissimilar, right?
Sure. Sure. So when they try to eat him, I'm gonna try to use my shadow arms to pull him up.
Okay. I mean, should I? All right. Let's fight some ghosts.
Hmm. Oh, this is weird. Not bad, but weird. Do I sense like a sense of turmoil, like roiling inside of the spirit connected to this? So they're calm? Interesting. When I touch the fetter, does the spirit connected to it appear? I'll take out my cell phone and turn on the flashlight and just kind of, while I'm still touching the fetter, kind of point it around just to see if I see anything other than corpses. Gotcha. Uh,
The
Do I
unfortunate
feel like it's
audience.
connected to more than one of these apparitions? The one I'm touching. Okay.
I think while Dom is lighthousing, I want to also look and see if there's anything that indicates that this may be related to why pestilence sends us down here around the. Mhm.
What's my difficulty? I got 2 successes. This is intelligence.
Six. So I'm just gonna like quietly point it out to Marlo. I was like, we need to do something about that. When Dom's done.
Should we go down there?
When Dom's
He's like,
done.
hell no.
All right.
Sorry, I apologize. Talk amongst yourselves.
We're just gonna do like one crazy thing at a time. We'll do our crazy thing after we do this crazy thing.
That is character growth, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
Thanks.
I should theoretically be able to communicate with them because race typically speak the same language. I'm just going to kind of look at the group that feels like they're connected to this orb and say, "Are you happy here?" Yes, initially. And then if I get no response, I'll try Italian because it's the only language I know. You wish me to grant you release. What is your task? Protect what? Do you know what it is? Do any of the gathered spirits know? Okay, we're not going to talk to that guy. Am I safe here?
I think we needed a Ouija board for that one.
If I leave, can I leave in peace? Currently 0. I apologize, it's 1. I forgot. I woke up hungry and didn't want to go all the way to 0. Currently, did it refresh at the beginning of the session or no? Okay, so 4 unspent willpower. Oh, wow. Like, do I feel anything when that happens? Or I'm just like, the beast is still quiet. Rock and roll. Okay, well, I will kind of look up at Vincent and be like, if you'd like, you can retrieve me now. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh shit.
That's actually a decent roll for me, so to be that. Whew. Unlike
Where is-
athletics.
Where is Dom relative?
Oh, nice! I got 4 successes. Yeah.
Where is he relative to the insignia? Hey, Dom. I can pull you up. What are the odds that we can do something to the thing beneath your feet?
Let's not discuss that now.
Okay. I'm gonna arms of Ahriman and try to pick Dom up and relocate Dom back to the walkway.
Okay.
Which does mean that we need to tempt fate with my rouse check.
Thank you. You say you got 4 successes, Dom?
Yes.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
I saw that coming.
Doing well on
Need
the
to be a
rouse check.
little more nasally.
Sorry, my throat's recovering from the spirits.
Well, it was just some good voice acting right there.
Yeah, thanks.
Bravo, sir. Being a whole host of voices is always a bitch.
Yeah, it is. So is that.
What the fuck? No! No! I don't want to be! Son of a bitch!
So, Dom, as you are ascending, how do you your internal monologue? What is this looking like? And maybe not what's happening on the external, but internally.
Internally, I think it's like peculiar. This is odd. And I'll check my pulse,
Slow but steady.
pull out a little, scalpel from my pocket and nick my finger.
Blood begins to flow.
And I'm still not trying, right?
No, yeah, still not trying. It is just a wound that you have taken.
Interesting. I will.
Hey, can you please keep your arms and morbid experiments inside the vehicle until it comes to a complete stop?
My apologies.
Put him down as quickly as possible somewhere on the staircase.
Put it down.
Can I still sense the veil and where it tears?
No.
Can I force my teeth out?
No.
This is
Fuck
very
you.
upsetting.
I'm upset across
Um,
town for you.
Allow us to make our way back out of this subterranean hellhole, and I'll be happy to tell you what I've gleaned.
Do Do you still have your
without too
flashlight
many
going?
prying ears. Yes.
Marlo and
How
Vincent,
far?
as you sort of begin to sort of head towards the door, please both of you roll wits and awareness DC 2.
No. 4.
4.
My rouse check on the arms of Araman did make me hungrier, by the way. We're hunger 3 now.
Okay.
Ooh.
2 successes.
No! No!
2 successes.
Stay back!
Both of you can visibly see the pigment return to Dom. Can see their chest raise and lower in a consistent manner. And Dom, you pick up, maybe it's the hunger, but the blood coming from Dom is not Vitae.
Okay. We can head out of here. How far out do you want to go?
Back to the surface. We know the path to get here now. It's simply a matter of making a plan.
I see. I want to look around. Is Kenneth around?
Kenneth is not around.
Are there still glowy purple feathers and the like here?
There's the 3 that are down below, and I believe the one that Dom has taken.
Do we need more than one of those?
This would be sufficient to conduct my experimentation.
Do you think you're going to be able to close what's going on here?
Mm,
Or is that under the talk about it later?
this is a significant incursion from beyond the veil. I'll need to do some research.
As you say. All right, well. After you.
What if I was in between? I'd feel
Okay.
safer.
Marlo, you want front or back?
I'll go
Back.
front.
Back's good. No, back's good. Vincent, please.
That's weird.
All right.
Yeah. Marlo will wolf out though.
Like feelings of panic that Dom hasn't felt in several years are like,
Also, the smell of the sewer begins to flow
Yeah.
through your nostrils.
God damn it. Oh, I took another deep breath. Pulls out a handkerchief and will hold it over my face.
As I'm getting hungrier, is Dom still smelling like food?
What hunger are you at?
Hunger 2.
Hunger 2? Less, obviously you don't smell the hunger or the blood with them, but you smell the natural side of Dom. You smell the sweat that is beginning to happen. You smell the pheromone sort of kicking in as well. You smell life coming from Dom.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna make my way out unless somebody does something else.
Do I hear Kenneth now that I'm in wolf form? Or
You
smell Kenneth?
don't
Probably wouldn't smell him.
you don't smell him, but you do hear off in the distance in that same room, like the larger room that you guys had just sort of left. Down at the other end, you do hear what it sounds like fading footfalls. Like he's running away from where you guys are going.
But we don't know what would be that direction, right?
Correct. You guys would not have any idea what that direction would be.
I think I'm gonna turn around and go that direction.
So you want to descend back down the stairs, head into the room, and follow.
Yeah, stealthily. I'll just kind of like do a wolf nod at these two, and then prowl off to see what Kenneth has gotten himself into.
Go ahead and roll Dex plus stealth.
I am usually pretty good at that.
Yeah, usually in this form, this is peak behavior.
Let's see how far we get before we realize that Marlowe's not with us.
Oh, that is 6 successes on a messy critical.
Damn.
Also, did we just turn this into a fox, chicken, and grain riddle situation?
I think so.
It's entirely possible.
You sneak down the metal stairs. Claws sort of retract a little bit, so it's just the pads on the metal. And you make your way across the room. And you wait and listen. And you hear the footsteps going through on the other side of a wall, but you can hear the sounds coming through this wall relatively easily. But you see no door.
Okay. Do I see any? Do I know of any way to go around?
No, it's part of this circular room of this thick metal walls. But the sounds you hear before you sound like they're directly in front of you. That wouldn't make sense for the metal wall to be there.
I will do a low wolf growl,
Mhm.
trying to Kenneth, because Kenneth has historically been able to talk to me as an animal.
Mhm.
Kenneth, are you here?
The voice sort of echoes around you, but before you, as you sort of whisper in towards the wall, the sound doesn't sort of echo back towards you. It continues further, like us, like through the wall.
Is this the wall that they were very concerned with me touching earlier?
No, that is going up the stairs, like up the ladder that you guys were.
Okay.
This is still in that room, down the metal ladder, not out above and
Okay.
climbing up. This is down and in that room with the sigil in the ground.
I will investigate this wall. Maybe it's some kind of magic thing.
How do you investigate it? Poke your snout through, poke your paw through, tail through.
Is there like a rock or something that I can kick through? I would prefer not to touch it until I have a little more information.
There is a head.
Yeah, I mean, that's a rock as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Go ahead and walk up, line it up, sort of kick the head back. The head goes rolling through the wall.
Oh, that's weird. All right, I will the edge of one paw, like just to see, and then pull back.
You put your paw in, your paw sort of disappears through the wall, but you can feel something on the other side. There's flooring.
Yeah, all right. Why not? I will stick my head in.
You stick your head in. There's a tunnel.
Oh, okay. I pull my head back out. Am I still able to get back out?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Let's go down the tunnel then.
Okay. You go through the illusionary wall. And now you can hear, still further off in the distance, but the sounds of rapid footsteps leading away from you.
All right. I will stealthy, but as quickly as I can reasonably stealth.
Yeah. It begins to sort of take chase as you stealthily follow through. And as you take off running, it's almost like you have become less of Marlowe and more of enabling this wolf as it begins to chase, almost like it's hunting. It's almost predator-like, continuing down this tunnel.
Okay. Sounds like I'm into it then.
You definitely are. You do see, as you get 40, 50, 60 feet in, you see two large metal doors, one on each side, that have like almost like submarine doors that have like the wheel in the middle that you can rotate through. But the hall does continue going forward.
So are the doors open from someone having passed?
No, they are closed.
Do I have any context for where in Indy this is? Like what might this be?
No, this is so far down underneath. You're not sure where it would be. It can't be too far from where you guys had left from, but as far as you would say, you're probably within a block of Monument Circle.
Oh, fun. Okay. Well, despite what me, the player, thinks would probably be a good idea, I mean, I'm hunting right now, and the prey has run down the tunnel, so
okay,
that's obviously where I'm going.
Okay. You continue going and going and going. And then the footsteps before you stop. And then you hear a loud crunch about 60 feet ahead of you.
That's no good.
It's probably Monstero, right? I mean, this is Monstero territory.
Do you keep going? Well, also, do you have your dark eyes activated?
I
Eyes
never
of the Beast.
deactivated them.
So you can see
Uh,
as you chase down
yeah.
this. So perfect. Before you do see the lifeless body of Kenneth in one hand and Kenneth's head on the floor as it's being held by a large, almost not fitting this tunnel, stone golem.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say. Uh, okay. I was able to rip Kenneth's head off.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that's. I don't have my pack with me, so it's not cowardice to not go one-on-one with a stone golem.
True.
That's totally a wolf. That's yeah. Wolf would be like, no. So I will slowly backpedal.
Okay.
And then watch. And hope that this thing is not faster than me.
It looks around, doesn't seem to have noticed you, and then almost goes down to a sort of relaxed state as it begins to sort of meld back into the stone wall. And then the path continues past it.
So towards Monument Circle, this could be like some kind of ward for the old Cam HQ, maybe? Is that direction?
Well, you would be heading away from Monument Circle because the phones that were triangulated here were underneath Monument Circle. So you'd probably assume that the circular room that had the sigil in it, all the ghost fetters, is below Monument Circle, and you went away from it. So you're probably within a block of Monument Circle, but just going away from it at this tunnel.
Okay. Well, Kenneth's dead, so my original plan was to see what Kenneth was up to, and Kenneth is no longer up to anything. Yeah, I'll backtrack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll backtrack and catch up to the other folks if I can.
You begin to head through the illusionary wall once more. Sneak your way back up the metal stairs. And you're now met in the large circular room with the ladder that ascends up.
Right.
I don't think Vincent was waiting, so I think in the meantime Vincent would have been climbing up the ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have just kept moving.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I would not have expected you to wait for me.
Yeah.
As he's climbing, though, I think Vincent's gonna be like, "Dom, you feeling all right?"
Yeah, good.
Just noticing a lot of the odor. The odor.
Yep. Blush. You know. But sometimes you hear the heartbeat.
How much am I able to suss out about what's up with Dom? Like, Dom smells and seems to be acting human.
Go ahead and roll wits and insight, and Dom, feel free to roll manipulation plus subterfuge.
Okay.
I am hungry about this. All right, not a critical failure. Or a bestial failure. Mine's a 2.
Okay.
2.
I will say that Vincent is the active vampire in this situation. From what Dom is saying, he is displaying a lot of the things that you would see with blushing. But the fear in his eye that you also see tells you that he is undergoing something that is outside of his control.
Does he seem afraid of me?
Dom, do you seem afraid of Vincent or what you're going through?
It's probably more generalized just panic. Not necessarily focused on you, but just everything seems to be unnerving him.
Okay. Then I think Vincent's gonna look. I know we're young, but we've dealt with a fair amount of nonsense in our short tenure here. We'll get through this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been messy,
yeah.
but we get through it.
yeah, for sure.
I don't think you were here for when this started, but the somewhat embarrassing nickname is appropriate, and I think helps with the camaraderie a little bit. It's part of being on the second baseman.
Second. Why the second baseman?
That's where we were during the rant and rave when we gelled. A rant and rave at a baseball field for some reason.
Seems very risky,
I would agree.
overt, in your face. Dangerous?
Fairly bruja, which I think is representative of a number of the
Say no more.
errands involved. But we'll get through this.
Yeah.
You say it one more time, it's true.
You get towards the top of this ladder, and Dom, you are winded from this ascension as you've your muscles, while they still have been there, they have not been, used in this sort of capacity in a long time. And also this whole like breathing thing and tiring after physical labor is
Respiration and just all of it. Ugh.
your suit that is probably now ruined by the sweat stains alone sinking
I was
into
wearing a like full coverall zip up thing that I could burn afterwards.
Smart.
If it wasn't for the sewer, you would have to just from the stains alone.
Oh God.
But you have ascended up to the top area.
I lay on the street for a second, catching my breath.
Why?
What?
I understand
That's
that
it.
you were blushing for some reason, but
Yeah, it's a new thing. I'm just trying out. Oh God. I have not missed this. Oh. Oh, but is that croissants? Oh, that gets up on all fours and starts kind of crawling in the direction of a bakery down the street.
I think I'll just follow Dom to the bakery.
He'll eventually get to his feet and kind of stumble down that way. I'm going to stash the fetter inside of my coveralls.
Yeah. At the a slower pace of trying to find this bakery, Marlowe, the scent of Dom is a little bit easier to track. The scent of a croissant. But you are able to go ahead and sort of meet up with these two individuals as they are roaming through the streets of Indianapolis.
Well, I assume I had to go back and drop the wolf form to climb up the ladder.
It would have
so-
significantly slowed your pace. But you don't have to.
To be a wolf.
Correct.
Oh yeah, slow my pace to be a wolf. Yeah, no, I will. Climbing in wolf form seems like a really sketchy idea.
At best. But so
At
is touching
best.
fetters. But here we are.
Well, we've made a lot of questionable choices this evening.
Hey, nothing like this ever happened before, okay?
Nothing specifically like this happened
Yes.
before, for sure.
Is this the first time I've touched a fetter? Maybe.
I've read a lot of books about fetters, though.
A lot of books, but
The first time I ever tasted fetter, yes.
Hey, I mean, if you want to be mortal again, that's your choice.
not.
Can't prove it.
Sure smell like it. Fettuccine.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
God damn it.
Marlo,
Is that when you're afraid of feathers?
we're apparently saving our more serious discussion till after we find some French bread products.
Croissant.
Yeah, we have. So
Croissant, but not croissant-wich, notably. Big difference.
Ends up sniffing his way into an alley, and there's like a door propped open to the back of a bakery. And he just kind of walks in.
Hey, what's up? I work here now.
Walking after him. No, you get the bread. I'll get whatever else is in here.
Robbing
Deal.
a bakery?
There
No,
is.
he's eating a bakery.
There is another. There's food here for both parties that would like to have food if there is. As the fresh smell of bread has to come from somewhere.
Excuse me, sir. My friend would like to have a word with you. I start grabbing. Just double fisting buttery, flaky croissants. I haven't had carbs in 3 years.
Peeling bills off of a billfold.
What is happening?
I just smoked the best joint of my life.
I'm assuming you're paying for those.
I'll jerk my thumb back at Vincent.
Hence the money.
Oh, great.
I'm just gonna take the whole tray, okay?
That's up to your friend here, I suppose.
I just kind of walk back against the door and out to the alleyway.
How much?
Call it a solid 200 and we'll be set.
I'm going to take 200 and I'm going to hold it out as if I'm offering it to him. And then when he reaches out to take it, just kind of toss it past him.
Oh, cool asshole. As he turns around and like reaches for it.
Oops.
Talk shit, get bit.
Hey, I'm also hungry.
I'll just be sitting on the sidewalk out in front of the building, just munching down more croissants than
Do you need a strength
is
brawl
reasonable.
or anything here?
I do need a strength brawl.
Okay.
This is where we find out this is the werewolf bakery.
Oh
But
shit.
That's all right.
you do get I will give you an extra die because he's currently preoccupied trying to pick up the $200 that was thrown on the ground.
Yeah, I'm sort of rude. I'm assuming we're not still in the same scene for my prowess.
No, this would be a different scene. But you could activate prowess again if you want to rouse again to make
let's do
this
that.
roll. I will allow
Let's
that.
do that. What's the worst that could happen?
Just hunger 4.
Pass. No, we're fine. We're not going to fancy. Does that add 2 die or does that add 2 successes?
For prowess?
So the way prowess is indicated is adds the potence rating of the user to their unarmed damage value as well as to feats of strength, and half of their potence rating to their melee damage.
I would say that would just be successes because they're just adding extra damage to it. I would rule that as successes.
Cool. Do I have a difficulty?
2. So I think you have 2 dots of prowess, right?
Yeah. Let's just see if I do any insanity. No, I got 3 successes.
Cool.
So
No
5 successes.
No insanity. How much would you like to drain this baker? I said what I said.
Let's just go with 2.
Okay.
Take it all. Take it all.
What turns into a panic becomes calming and sort of like a relaxing that you typically sort of get out of the people that you feed from. As he sort of like half daze sort of goes and just like sits down with a smile on his face, holding the $200 on his chest, sort of big smile on his face.
Consider him for a minute. Think about taking the money. Decide to leave it.
But bye.
Head back outside. So, now that we've had our snack, can we talk about what happened?
I need some coffee.
Give
A lot of
Marlo a
bread to
significant
barf up
look.
here in a little bit.
What? What? Sorry.
It's a lot of bread to be thrown back up here in a little bit. You sure?
Yeah, I'm really feeling it.
Skeptical.
Is there a Denny's nearby? We could go there and talk about what happened.
Sure. Yeah, that would be fine. But I guess and I want to try to make eye contact with
61
Dom.
episodes. 61 episodes.
I want to try to make eye contact with Dom and say, but it would be really helpful if you were to just explain what's going on and add a dominate on explain.
Oh no! Don't do that to me.
I was gonna do that too.
Well, this will give me one answer to my question. Does
He's
my
being unsuspecting
unswayable
mortal.
mind still apply?
It does not. Please feel free to make the no roll dice roll. As I will say, while you are the way you are you're not untrained.
You're by no means unsuspecting.
Exactly.
I'm rousing because I can still do that.
Oh,
Oh, you cheeky bastard!
That's just
Watch
rude.
out. Hunter's got some cool stuff too, man.
you got your hunter character ready, right? You got Dom the hunter ready?
Yeah, totally.
I have to imagine that intelligence plus resolve is a great pool for Dom, but
It is actually.
oh, well, we'll see.
Oh no.
5 successes.
6 with a messy critical.
I will
Oh,
willpower
no.
re-roll.
Fair. Fair.
Can mortals willpower?
That gives
reroll?
me 7 successes, motherfucker!
Okay, great.
You said you had a messy crit?
Yeah.
Now it's a bestial fail.
No, that's a 10, not a 1.
Go ahead and spend a willpower for me, please. As the beast
Sure.
wants you to succeed.
Okay. I'm going to reroll the one die that I can reroll.
Nice. It's trying to do everything in its power.
Nope, I rolled a 3.
Okay. You've been asked to explain yourself.
Did I feel like there was a sting of compulsion on the backside? As though it were a command and not a request.
I won't say you notice any sort of compulsion to do so, but you've also been in the game long enough where you
Sure.
get the sense, like, the way he sort of moved the eye contact to make sure it locked with you, it was definitely much so, like, you know what happened, but you don't feel that you were asked to happen.
Okay, we'll play pretend here. Certainly, what element would you like to know about first?
Why are you suddenly falling to the ground, aspirating and craving croissants and coffee?
This may be hard for you to believe, but at this point in time, I appear to be fully mortal.
Yep, you got it. That's difficult for me to believe.
When I took hold of the fetter, I felt the warmth of the sun, like when I was younger, could move amongst the daylight. It was quite enjoyable. When I spoke with the entities and we conversed, my final question to them was if I could leave in peace. And I had an overwhelming sense just of power, not overwhelming, different, flowing through me, and the beast quieted. And my need for my thirst went away. And I noticed that I was breathing and that I could bleed and I couldn't produce fangs.
And
Couldn't
could you
turn off the blush.
still do any of the things that you were doing before around your rituals that helped you to interact with these things?
Unfortunately, we left in a hurry, given I was unnerved by the situation. And also, they referred to one of the entities as was it Killer of Kindred? The Killer of Kindred. Those spirits served to protect that place. The reason we were able to leave without them attacking us was because we didn't attempt to bespoil it.
We do
We
need to
need
spoil it.
we do need a plan, though, and some sort of capability to deal with them. Destroying their fetters is technically severs their connection to this earthly realm, but since the veil ceases to exist, it won't shunt them back. We need to knit the veil before we destroy the fetters.
Prior to your current situation, could you use a fetter to compel?
It's risky. If I fail, they'll be angry.
If you succeed, would they also be angry?
The benefits of these fetters is actually they belong to more than one spirit. Many of them are connected to each fetter. So if I was able to successfully threaten the fetter and compel the spirit, I believe I could assume control of multiple at the same time. But there are risks involved. The more information I have at my disposal in relation to who's bound to each fetter as far as their personality, their likes, smells, odors that they connected to, the better chance I'll have of being successful. I don't know what kind of clock we're operating on, though.
Marlo, I feel like we should appraise our Baron as to what's going on here.
Yeah. We should also, I guess, doesn't matter that much, but I followed Kenneth, and I'll relate what I saw.
Oh, goodness.
So there's something else down there too.
Stone
More
Golem?
Stone
magical
Golem, Illusionary War, or Illusionary Wall, rather.
Would that fall into potential Tremere nonsense, or are we talking about a new kind of magic?
I mean, I don't know a ton about all the things that Tremere can do. I don't think I've heard about illusion walls or golems, although Dom might know a thing or two about golems.
Just the ones made of flesh. Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
Is the
wait.
morality setting in?
No. It's the fact they may not
Control.
know me. I may not have control.
Yeah.
And those are in the
Where are
club
they?
currently,
Right.
right?
Well, they do have their chem in their mouth.
Right.
So their directive that they abide by. So hopefully they'll still abide by that. I just don't know if they'll listen to me when I tell them to do something different. But yes, they are in the club. Providing
Okay,
security for Riley,
call-
that was the last command.
Oh, good. So they're
Okay.
with Riley.
Yes, they're with
After
our Baron.
Riley getting chased around the club in a Benny Hill sequence.
Hey,
This big
Riley,
Frankenstein's chasing after him.
Hey,
you're in your
What's up?
office.
yeah,
2 golems next to you.
yeah.
You hear a loud thud to the left of you.
Oh,
You look over. The
Just
arm has fallen
Vista.
off.
oh,
Another one. As they both begin to fully disassemble, and now you have just sort of
Big
flesh bits on your office floor.
as they're just sloughing off of themselves into meat piles, I'm going to calmly get up and leave my office, and just like, I'm not dealing with that right now. I'm not dealing with that right now. Tonight's been too good of a night. I'm not dealing with that. Dom can fix it. Dom can fix it. Dom can fix it. I'm just gonna go out and into the masses of my club and have a good time.
Okay.
So, you mentioned Denny's.
No, I think it's probably best if we get back to our Baron. I was thinking with my stomach, eating human food where I can actually taste it was almost like drinking blood, if I'm being quite honest. Especially carbohydrates. Delicious.
Who knew that gluten could be so good?
I think everyone.
Everyone
is.
who never had it.
Right, exactly.
Not I. I think as we're on the way, Vincent's going to at some point say to Dom, "So you've lost your access to Oblivion.
Access to all of it.
Well, let's just talk about the Oblivion for a minute. That is a fixable problem.
I certainly hope so.
That is a fixable problem by methods that we know right now with no intermediary steps."
I would like to see if this maybe goes away on its own.
Understood.
No offense, but I have no desire for you to be my sire.
That's fine.
It might make my actual sire a little testy.
Well, perhaps you can get in contact with them and see if you can be a repeat customer.
My hope is if I can contain this fetter somewhere and sleep, that maybe when I wake up, I'll be back to normal. But there is a long dormant part of me that kind of wants to see the sun. To maybe embrace my one day of humanity.
Well, if that's a thing you want to do, I have some pictures I need dropped off at a place.
You don't mind me being a ghoul for a day? That'd be sick.
I believe you have a
Simon
man
needs
for that
to pay
sort of
off.
thing.
Simon gets 3 days off per year.
Damn, that generous?
I know.
My ghouls are lucky to get a lunch break.
Every 10
Oh,
years.
Sam,
didn't
what about
hear.
your ghouls?
I don't have ghouls.
I didn't get any of those.
Oh.
No vacation, no lunch breaks. God, that sucks.
Just sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Hey
So, yeah,
man, what a life!
I think we'll head back to the club.
Whew. I'm not gonna say it was all bad.
Right.
But it wasn't largely great.
Right.
Yeah, it was just mostly bad.
As you guys all enter, Dom, you get a strange look from the doorman.
Yeah, I know. It's me.
I also know it is him.
I just put the fries in the bag.
If you do see another of me, though, don't let him in.
Okay.
I just keep
I don't know
rolling.
either of these guys.
Make eye contact with the doorman. Hey, this is important.
Huh.
And then continue on.
What is happening? Why are they so mean tonight?
I'm usually mean every night. Let's be fair. I have very exacting standards. God damn it.
Dom,
Yo.
while you've been in these scenes, maybe even before your embrace, this is the first time in many years you've truly felt the music hit you like this before. You almost forgot what it feels like for the music to sort of beat against your own heart as the sound sort of hammer into your body. It truly is like witnessing your first club again. And what a
Wow.
time for it to be the Succubus Club.
It's fucking awesome.
As you do
I'm going to
see,
get a drink. I'll meet you upstairs.
you guys do see
Simon
Riley in the
says
middle of
that-
the dance floor, by the way.
Simon tells me that the bartender here makes a very good Sazerac or a Vucare if you're into bourbon. If not, Tom Collins.
Black label. Neat.
Go to town.
Okay.
I'll slide up to the bar and place an order.
The bartender slides you over a glass filled.
Oh, that burn. Woo!
Another?
Maybe later. But, come here.
Hmm.
Do you have any?
Have any what? Sorry. No, not on me, but I probably could get some.
Sweet. Do it.
I will see if they're available. Sort of looks over you, continues to go back. But he pulls out his phone real quick, sends a quick text message, puts it back underneath the counter. The rest of you head upstairs to a VIP section, I'm assuming.
I think we go to Riley's office first. Open the door.
Nope.
Close the door.
There's a reason I'm down here.
Dom, as they do open the door, you do smell what they were made of.
What the rock is cooking.
God damn. Woo! Bad.
It's a necessary evil. I don't necessarily enjoy that smell either, but I'd rather have them and not need them than not have them at all.
Well, typically, the magic that holds them together does not mean they are not rotting next to you.
Decay.
Now they're just
It's more of a-
decaying bodies.
More of a perceived smell.
Fair,
Yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
You ever just look at something and go, yeah, that smells bad?
You know, I do think that all smells are perceived smells, to be fair, though.
Wow, this guy.
Baron, Dom will be up in a minute. He's sampling the wares.
Tonight's a weird night for roleplay. But, like, I mean, send it.
Yeah, tonight's been a weird night in a lot of ways. We'll catch you up in a minute.
Okay. Don't know if I enjoy the way you say that, but it is.
Oh, don't worry, it's worse.
Think about if there's any chores you need to get done tomorrow during the daytime. And I guess any restaurants that you liked.
Why restaurants? I don't understand that part.
Yeah, Dom will explain it better than I will.
Okay.
When my cocaine delivery arrives, I'll pay for it, ask for the bottle, and take it upstairs. With some
My brain
ice
said
in a
bottle of
glass.
cocaine.
But I also
A
went with
bottle of
bottle of cocaine.
cocaine.
And I was like,
Bottle of
what is
cocaine.
happening?
I'm doing so much, bro.
I'm doing a prescription amount, dude.
I just kind of come in the room and walk over to the bar area and pour myself a drink and get the little, pour a little out on the counter and do some lines real quick.
Just kind of gesture significantly at Dom. Yeah, so anyway, this.
Wow, so you're really going for it tonight, huh? Like just full commit to the bit?
No, you don't understand. It's not a bit. Right now, I'm mortal, fully mortal, and it's fucking crazy. Like, oh, I can't even express to you, like how fucking awesome this feels right now.
At least 2/3 of that is the cocaine.
No, the music, man. When I walked in, that Latin reggae beat, I could feel it like in my soul.
Okay, maybe 1/3 of it, but a significant amount of it is the cocaine.
Yeah.
Well, that tracks. Cocaine's a hell of a
So,
drug.
what'd they tell you?
What, who tell what?
They tell you about what's going down.
Hasn't happened yet. That's not now at all.
Okay, so we went down to the tunnels. There is a protected zone. Basically, how much do you know about like Oblivion and the veil between the earthly realm and the void?
I had a pretty solid handle, and then when I was embraced, part of a good majority of my understanding got a little jumbled.
Gotcha. So
Used to be good at it.
basically, the veil can thin, allowing little evil things, not so evil things, kind of slip through the cracks and come through into our mortal realm.
Hell yeah.
Or earthly realm, not necessarily mortal realm, whatever you want to call it. But down where we went in the sewers, it doesn't exist anymore. If something has completely rended the veil, it's just gone. And there's something of power down there that the spirits who died in the ritual suicide have been tasked with protecting.
Cool.
Not cool.
And also horrifying.
Very horrifying.
This is something that Pestilence wants us to disrupt. So the fact that they're defending it is problematic.
Yeah.
Very.
Because
And that's
as near
not-
as we can tell, Marlowe can't bite ghosts.
No,
I haven't technically tried.
it
Just
won't
gonna say-
work.
Marlo, have you tried biting ghosts?
It won't work.
Okay. So let's err on the side of it ain't gonna work. Cool.
I do still think it's worth trying, just to know, but
So typically, if you're dealing with some sort of ghost or ghoulie that comes from the void, they're connected to something earthly here. We call it a fetter.
Okay.
There's a lot more down there than there are fetters, which allowed me to kind of tell that the fetters are connected to multiple of them. So, like the one I have in my coveralls here, that's got 5 tied to it, which is unusual because usually the fetters are very personal. But I think this fetter was created more out of the trauma of the event that kind of bound them all together. They weren't hostile. They weren't attacking me. They didn't. Well, except for the guy who pushed me down the stairs, but he
You
was
got
probably
pushed
just
upstairs?
so did Vincent.
Yeah, it sucked.
But
He's
But
not hostile. He just pushed me downstairs.
well, it was probably like a prank, bro. Trust me, if they wanted to hurt me, they could have. They could have picked me up and thrown me head first to the bottom. It was a good 30-foot drop. I think it was more just kind of a tripping, somebody you don't like. And I just happened to be on the stairs when it happened. But otherwise, they were pretty chill. They told me they were there, couldn't leave. I asked if they wanted me to set them free. Said they couldn't leave because their task wasn't complete. At which point I asked them what their task was, and they said it's to protect this place. And then they mentioned the kindred killer. Apparently, it's another spirit. Probably the big
Is-
scary thing that's down there protecting that.
Is that a spirit? Or is that
Got
what
the
the dude wanted to
impression.
be called?
No. The one I was talking with was chill.
No,
Or-
I'm talking about like the mage, the guy who did
Oh,
all
I
that.
don't. I did that what he said to call him, Vincent, when you met him?
They did not want me to refer to them at all for the most
Okay.
part.
So I would say no, it's probably some sort of entity from the void
Okay.
who is probably in the employment or under the thumb of whoever's conducting this whole symphony.
This guy sounds
And-
really cool.
Then Marlowe has some news too. Marlo,
Cool.
take it
I'm
away.
loving all of this. Hi, what news do you have?
Oh, it's so Kenneth was showing us around down there, and he ran off the other direction. I chased after him. There was an illusionary wall, so that was new, and a tunnel leading down away from Monument Circle. And as I was catching up to him, like I guess a stone golem came out of the wall and ripped his head off.
Okay. So I have a couple questions.
Sure, yeah, me too.
I mean, the answer to the first one is yes. It also sounds very From Software to the rest of us.
Okay. Then I still have a couple of questions, but that does answer one of them.
Yeah.
Who's Kenneth?
Kenneth is the Nosferatu that we were at engaging their help to lead us around in the sewers.
Okay.
They were the person that we saw in the park.
And yeah, he's a friend of Eva.
Oh, okay.
Incidentally, we also remembered as we were interacting with Kenneth that Kenneth was at one point a member of the coterie before all of this nonsense. You just maybe haven't remembered that yet.
Well,
And-
now.
That's
Now it may
news
not
to
happen.
me. Actual news to me that there was another person in the coterie outside of the group of us. Now I feel
Yeah.
rude.
Well, it's sort of irrelevant now since they
Yeah,
are missing
they're dead.
their head.
Ugh.
I don't know.
You ever been sad for somebody you don't know?
No.
No.
Weird. That makes me worry about the both of you. But all right. Okay, part 2. The
Maybe we
fuck
could,
do you mean stone golem?
You know, I'm not sure what I know about stone golems other than like I've probably played Dungeons and Dragons or something at some point. It looked like a friggin' like Dom's flesh golems used to look, but made out of stone, and it came out of the wall.
Wait,
Before
what happened to my flesh columns?
Oh, dude, they turned into cold cuts in the office.
Oh,
I guess
Yeah,
not
that was
so
the
cold
smell.
cuts.
It was no good.
Yeah, no.
man.
How are you not smelling that right now?
I smelled something. I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, no, he's not smelling it because he's got everything else all up in his orifices. His olfactory senses are all fucked up.
Also, just not to be rude, Dom, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. You have to be real careful if you're going to be standing around us because you smell good.
Oh my
know.
god!
Thank
is that,
you.
Is that what I'm smelling?
For
Hey,
what it's worth,
Yeah.
for what it's worth, it's better than it was pre-croissant. Like pre-croissant was potentially a problem.
I mean, I'm just floating around out here at having just barely not committed a murder. So I mean, like, I'm just catching the faintest fragrance of something. But that's you, Dom. Way to go. I don't know if that's something we should celebrate.
I mean, if you guys can control yourself, take a nibble. I don't care. It would be a unique experience. I've never been chewed on, other than when I was turned. Taps out a few more lines.
Hey, but
I'm set.
also take it from former from former enthusiast. Slow down.
Dude, I lived this world just like you did.
I'm just making sure.
I'm not a novice. Not
Just-
a novice here.
I mean,
Ooh.
yeah, I'm worried about your.
You know what I
heart.
want to do? I want to get in a car and go like 120 miles an hour down the freeway. That just sounds so fucking badass.
Dom, do you have keys at the moment? Like for a car?
No. No.
Okay,
Perfect.
I'll pull my phone out and I'm gonna text the like valet. Hey, if you see Dom come down, he's not allowed to drive tonight. And if he asks why, tell him I said no. Send.
So we need to build a plan for how we can deal with the spirits and then destroy whatever the edifice is in order to please.
Is there?
Who was it again? Death? No.
Pestilence.
Pestilence. There we go.
Oh,
But I do have a concern that we may have some rubber banding when that happens.
Oh, I think we'll definitely have some rubber banding.
So eat your Wheaties, folks.
I mean, we all got pretty messed up when it happened the first time around. What's going to happen to you if you're still?
My hope is I'll snap back to being what I was.
Also, have you tried putting down whatever the thing is that made? Because you have the thing with you still, right?
I do. But it's so warm. Have you ever slept with a water bottle before? A hot water bottle? Like they do in the cartoons?
Okay, I was wondering where this was going, and I was not going to self-incriminate, but yes, go on.
If you've never done it, do yourself the favor. Do it. Because it's awesome. And that's what this feels like. Like I've just got a hot water bottle. It's just like hugging me.
Okay,
It's,
I don't like doing this, but I'm
Mhm.
going to. I need you to put that down. I need you to stop interacting with it. It's for science. If you don't snap back, like if you don't regain your former self, then you can pick it
Sure.
back up and you can hang out.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you know, these are things we need to know.
You now see the purplish glowing cube that is now sitting on the table between all of you.
Now I wouldn't touch it in case it does the
Yeah.
same thing to you it did to me.
That doesn't look like you should have barehanded it. That looks like
That
radiation
sounds
sick.
like everything I want to say to you for on Fridays and Saturday nights with some of the people you're walking around with. Like, don't
You know
barehand
what?
that.
Touche. Gotta
We
eat.
appear to
Though.
have hit the too honest to be around the Baron part of sobriety.
No. This is
No, but here's
enjoy
the
him. He's like
thing.
a court jester.
Okay, here's the thing. I wanted to walk in the sun. I mean, wouldn't you? If you had this shot?
I'm so
No.
nervous for you.
Damn. If I can hold on to the cube, maybe I can walk in the sun.
How long do you go
Try to-
without touching the cube?
I'll let it sit there. I mean, unless I feel compelled to touch it.
You don't.
Okay. I'll let it sit there for a while.
Try to do one of your disciplines.
Okay. I'll try to activate Sense the Unseen.
If there's anything that it doesn't illuminate anything, but also it could be that there's nothing to see that is out of the ordinary.
All right, baby steps then. Pop fangs.
I'll try to pop some fangs.
None exist.
Nope. I know it's not working yet,
Okay.
but I don't hear the beast, which is, I'm not gonna lie, kind of nice.
Sounds like it.
It
Sounds refreshing.
It's like you can hear your own thoughts for once. You know what I mean? There's like no tug, no thirst. Like, it's gonna sound weird, but it's like I'm like, why did I do this? I mean, because so far, man, 3 hours, life's been pretty baller, dude. I mean, music, amazing. Drugs, awesome.
The drugs rule.
Black label whiskey, haven't had that in forever when I could actually taste it. So good. Driving down the highway at 120 miles per hour, top down. Make it happen. So, like, why did I do this to myself? Well, I guess it was kind of my choice. I don't know. Getting all philosophical on you guys.
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
really?
Fry's gonna sit there and just listen to the ramblings for a minute and go, "All right, I have things to do. Please excuse me." It just like stands up and leaves.
Uh-oh.
Wits and awareness after you exit the room, please.
I say something wrong.
DC 3.
Shit. Come on. Yay! We're gonna willpower that.
Okay.
All right, 3. Yep.
Okay. As you sort of look down at the club, you sort of look around, taking it all in. The flashing lights moving all over from the DJ playing through. Floating above the crowd, you see 2 large black shadows floating overhead. In the shape of entities.
Cool. Cool. All right. Don't panic. We don't freak out. They don't freak out. I think that's how that works. Trying to remember, like sitting there, like trying to force myself to remember how the fuck ghosts function. Like I knew this at one point. I know this. Where the fuck did this knowledge go? Why did I forget all the important stuff to know how to talk to people real good?
You see the lights sort of flash again in the same spots. They're now gone.
Nice. I could try it. Would that be
Intel plus occult.
Intel plus occult? Try. Four?
You think back to your brief moments inside of the SI headquarters, with the only fetter that you ever came in touch with was the ring of your old roommate.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little different because your cell was able to actually interact with the fetter, and sort of Trina was able to go into a different space that these ghosts also existed between. That now that Dom is sort of bringing up, without the darkness, it definitely sounds similar to the void, where spirits, mortal, kind, and kindred all were trapped within these little canisters.
Okay. With seeing that kind of swirling around and then disappearing, now that I'm out of that room, I would like to use my own sense the unseen and see what's going on out here.
Okay, go ahead and roll sense sensing. Wits plus aspects, please.
Come on, something nice. 2.
2. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Cool.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do, as we are maybe 2 to 3 hours away from sunrise?
I'd like to follow after my and see if I can get a couple words in.
Okay. Before we go cut to that scene, Marlo and Dom, anything particular you guys would like to do before wrapping up for the evening?
I'll go out the side exit if no one stops me and see if I can find a car.
Okay. Marlo?
I will, I think, go back to my haven and start looking through my library for anything I might have in there about stone golems.
Okay.
Or illusions.
Understood.
Oh, FYI, I would take the fetter with me.
Yeah, I figured as much. Didn't think that was to say in the VIP section. Seems a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Just leave it under the bar.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's in the freezer in the mini fridge.
Do you go and chase after Riley shortly after they excuse themselves?
Yeah, I would say like within a minute or 3.
Riley, pretty much as soon as you do your once over with your sense the unseen, sort of as you flutter your eyes a little bit to get them readjusted to which plane you're looking into and at, you do see Vincent excuse himself out of the VIP room that you guys were just in and sort of head in your direction as you're overlooking your nightclub. So
Cool. I try
Alright.
to work. That's it.
I have some concerns about Don.
Huh. Same.
Good. He seems to be taking to being one of the mortals a little bit more readily than I'd have hoped.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to recommend that you task someone with watching him and potentially bringing him in if he does anything regrettable.
Exactly the same thought process I'm on. The last thing we need is this guy with all this knowledge and all this information, suddenly it doesn't affect him nearly as much as it used to.
There's a reason that the people who are on this side of the club are invested members.
Exactly. I will say he's too valuable a resource. So consider him a racehorse, if you will. The value is in the fact that he's capable. Does that make sense?
I agree. I don't think that we should be talking about any sort of destruction or anything, but I know that your personal inclinations move away from any sort of enforced loyalty, but
That's as a personal matter, that is a bridge too far.
how about as a political one?
As a political one, I would use it more as a warning. Does that make sense? You stray too far, you get put on a leash for a little bit. You learn a lesson.
So a threat.
Yes.
Well, anyway, I've said what I need to. Sounds like we're of a similar mind here. Um, Let me know if I can be of any help in this, but we are going to need someone who can watch him during the day.
Yeah. Assuming Simon's busy.
I do try to let him sleep for at least a few hours.
No, that's good. There's gotta be
Retention
some-
is important in
Yes.
the organization.
Absolutely.
And I recently learned that they can like fight back, so Simon might be getting some benefits.
Yeah. You could just be like my former and just, oh, you're gonna fight back? Here's a swift hand of justice. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. There's a reason he's dead.
Simon is also valuable because of his proficiency.
Right. So I'll hunt around and see if we can't put a tail on this guy. And I guess, yeah, be ready to adjust accordingly as things happen.
Understood. Well, with your permission, then, Baron, I have an outfit of clothes that I need to go burn.
Yes, please.
Have
Yeah.
a good night.
You as well. Get some sleep. Get it?
It's
You don't have
roughly
a choice.
it's roughly about this time, Riley, that your phone just sort of vibrate in your pocket.
Check it.
It's from Dom. It's a video.
Hello. Yep. I'll. Hey, Vince, before you go.
It's not a video call, but a recorded video
Yes.
of Dom hanging out the sunroof as they speed away from the club. Not driving, but someone is driving Dom. Speeding away from the club.
Who the fuck is driving him?
Camera pans down. It's Simon. Son of a-
Didn't know he moonlit as a Uber driver. This is insane. Pay your ghouls more.
How can you afford that nice of a car?
Well, text back, just wear your seatbelt.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god, the ramifications if he dies.
Riley, anything you would like to do for the rest of the evening?
Yeah, I need to do two things here. I need to do ask around through my thin bloods and see if there's anybody that is suited or at least just willing to hang out with Dom during the day. Provided he makes it to the full day. And number two, I need to find somebody who can help me with some renovations to my haven.
Understood. Marlowe, you're able to find some information, not on a stone golem, but something much older. The Tremere, for a very long time, and a lot of the eldest of Tremeres are able to create these stone construct called gargoyles that are, through blood magic, able to defend territories. They're mostly defense units. They're not usually out to go and follow or do command orders outside of protecting areas. So based off of the things that you see, that it probably was your assumption of protecting this area probably wasn't too far off. But usually the gargoyle is stopping things from coming in versus going out.
So there might have been something interesting down that way further.
Either that or it was that you were heading away from the interesting thing.
Okay. Interesting.
But it definitely looks like Tremere protection was on that tunnel or over that location.
Should probably go talk to a president.
Vincent, you're able to proficiently burn your clothes. Easy enough to do. Riley, you've reached out to some individuals for some haven upgrading. And as well as you have a few individuals who are willing to watch Dom if you can find where they're going to be and can point them in the right direction to follow them. But
I didn't think that one through.
they're more than welcome. You have people that are willing and on standby.
All right.
Dom,
Yo.
you head across town, flying through the interstates, any sort of direction you can go or pay this individual to go and take you.
I'm gonna ask this dude if he knows of a super sweet ass spot to watch the sunrise.
Okay. He just sort of nods his head down. As he takes you, he floors it all the way, ripping up the interstate. As he is continuing faster, 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 70, 80, 100, 110. You can feel the car shaking as is feeling your adrenaline pick up, go faster, faster, faster. And for the first time in a very long time, over the open interstate, you have what you would assume to be cornfields on your right. The sun comes up and crests over a hill. And for the first time, this time of day doesn't set panic shooting through your body. But once again, you feel the warmth of the sun cover you, and you instinctively sort of flinch a little bit as you begin to feel the warmth of the sun sort of take over the warmth that the cube also provided, where it almost felt like you were just given just a small dose from the cube, but the warmth that the sun actually feels for the first time in years takes over.
Wow.
He's
He's
sort
just
of,
sitting there, eyes closed, tears running down his cheeks.
as you wipe your sort of tears away for a minute, it's the first time you look at your hand and they aren't crimson colored from the tears, but you see the clear tears on your hand. And he looks
Wow,
over to you. It's been that long, huh?
You have no idea, brother.
I think I do,
Wait.
Dom. And then you just hear a loud gunshot.
Oh, shit!
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for coming hanging out. Really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, please go ahead and head over to the YouTube over at youtube.com/@jbrews, and you can catch all the way up from episode 1 to 61 of Indy by Night Blurred Lines. That was indeed episode 61, The Tattered Veil. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys also check out Adventure Dice and head over to adventuredice.ca. Use code JBrews for 10% off your order. And we'll see you guys next week on another exciting episode of Indy by Night Blurred Lines. Have a fantastic night, guys.